Natural to the plug, it's your boy Kool Kel. That was that Jeezy. Get right. Make sure I call it 919-530-7449. Speaking of getting right, I got my second special guest. I'll say this is an exclusive right now. I repeat, I got an exclusive interview right now. TIG Records in the building.
Yes, sir.
Lil Bike, what's going on with you, baby?
Nah, not much, man. I'm like, kicking, you know how we rocking, same old, man.
Word.
See what's the move, man.
Boy, I'm gonna tell you one thing, bro. You was out there. First off, bro, you at NCC, you go Fly Central University's homecoming.
Yeah.
Went out there. Students came through, they gravitated. They must have felt the energy that you brought, bro. You was getting pictures, you was getting all of that.
I got kissed in the mouth.
Oh man, boy, you got a girl out here already.
Nah, she
sexy.
did that involuntarily, but she did. I got kissed in the mouth.
And they went crazy over their record, bro.
Yeah,
they went crazy over the performance. Like, you went out there and was like, this is my first time here, and they went crazy, bro.
They rocking with me, man. For real. I feel like that was some like good feedback, man.
Yeah.
Good feedback. They showed me love, man. I got a lot of pictures. I gave out a lot of shirts, Lil Bike shirts, and I got a lot of followers and stuff.
Okay.
Speaking of followers, everybody follow me on Instagram at one Lil Bike, one LILBIKE. Follow me on Instagram, one LILBIKE. I will follow you back right now.
All right.
Dead serious.
Alright, that serious. Bro, where you born and raised in Atlanta?
Yeah, no, I've been out there for like a year and a half though, but you know, like being in the hip hop industry, I always been an artist my whole life. You know, we kind of like, you know, Atlanta like the heart of the hip hop. So you know, we always.
But you from Cali though? You from the west side?
Where you from? I'm originally from Louisiana.
Oh, Louisiana. Yeah. Okay.
I've been in Illinois though. I've been in
Okay.
Illinois, so I'm like a little bit everywhere though. But I've been in Central Illinois, like the Midwest for like 13 years, an hour away from Chicago. So that's kind of like my home. Okay. Yeah.
How's the culture out there? I know it may be a very subtle amount of music, you know what I'm saying? But how is the culture out there in Illinois?
Yeah, it's real. It's dangerous. Real dangerous. They get into it. They getting it cracking out there. I ain't gonna play. It's like, it's a little different, man. It's a little different. Trenchy.
Okay. Who's your favorite artist, bro?
I would say Lil Wayne overall.
Okay.
Lil Wayne, yeah.
Okay. And what, when it comes to Lil Wayne, is it more of the artistry side? Is it more of the business side? Why Lil Wayne? You do give me like the little.
I'm from Louisiana originally. I'm originally from Louisiana, so
that's
that
all
like
y'all listen to.
Yeah, that's kind of like they speak a lot of. But I also like him when he like, you know, he's turned himself to like a rock star. Like he don't care. He ain't care about what nobody thought about him and stuff. That's kind of how I am. I'm with that type of mentality, that rock star mentality. Like you could hear my voice, but when you see me, you'll be like, dang, you don't even like it fit him because how I portray my image and stuff. You feel me? Like, I'm on that rock star.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, was it people's playing music in the crib? Like, how did you get to the music? You know what I'm saying? As far as the interest first. So I know Lil Wayne was your favorite artist, but as far as your pen, what caused you to want to go into it full time?
I got 6 siblings. I'm the youngest.
Okay.
So yeah, my big brother and them, they was just freestylers, because like in Louisiana, everybody could freestyle. So you know, me, I just was a person like, man, I just want to learn how to do something they can't do. Everybody can freestyle, so I started writing, you know.
Okay.
And that's kind of how I got addicted to it.
What was that first song that you ever wrote that you was like, okay, this the one right here?
It was called Do It For You. It was like 2014.
Okay.
Something like that. I wrote that song and it went viral a couple times on Facebook. I was Facebook viral a couple times, and that's kind of how I got my name going. I started averaging like 100,000 YouTube views easy, 200,000, 300,000. I started doing that, you know, in Champaign, Illinois. Okay. And it kind of like, it got bigger and bigger until I eventually signed with Thank You's the Game in December.
Okay. How important is it? Because it looks like the internet and social media, you know what I'm saying? You was already crafting your pen game in the process of, but how important was social media as it helped build you, you know, as far as the name-wise in the industry?
I feel like social media helped a lot. It's a lot. It's a big part of it. I also though like getting out there touching people like how we did today. Come out here and touch people, because I feel like the internet is just like, they can make their own image of it. I'd rather you get to see me, meet me, touch me, see how I act for real. You feel what I'm saying? So, but the internet helped a lot though. Like, to answer your question, it helped a lot. I had 4,000 or 5,000 followers. Like maybe like I say like how long ago? About like 6 months ago, something like that. Now I got almost 30,000 followers.
Oh yeah.
You know, so it's
It's
going.
big.
It's going. It's speeding up rapidly, like rapidly.
Okay. Who? It seems like your people's built you a studio, or there was a studio built in the process of time. Did you learn how to record yourself, or did you have engineers?
Yeah. I learned how to record myself, but it was like not the program that I ended up liking the best. So it ended up not. It wasn't for no reason, but I feel like I should have been using Pro Tools. But yeah, I learned how to record myself. I definitely did. I do a lot of my own work. I was independent all the way until I got signed. Like paying for all those videos, I was paying for them
out of pocket.
Yeah, so
what was that first program that you was using to record yourself?
Cubase. I was using Cubase. My first one ever, I was using Mixcraft. It was like a free program people use, you know, just do any type of audio recording. That's what I was using. But yeah, I kind of like gradually got bigger and bigger.
So in recording yourself, how is your sound varies from what's going on in the industry right now?
It got a lot. You said like how
does your sound become different from what's being in the industry right now? How can people differentiate you, Lil Bike sound, versus like a Feature or anybody else? You know what I'm saying, as far as that type of sound.
I feel like we all got our own story, so that's gonna make us sound different. No matter if people like compare you to like a similar sound or something, they can never compare you because we really got different stories. Like I can't rap about nothing that man rapped about. He got his own life. I got my own life. He likes to do his own stuff. I like to do my own stuff. Yeah.
I feel you.
So me, I'm just one of one because I got my own story.
All right, we'll be right back. Kel, that was that. Line down. Make sure y'all call that 919-530-7449. I got my special guest in the building. Lil Bike, what's going on with you, boy?
Not much, man. I'm still over there on this ground, man. Follow me on this ground. 1 LILBIKE, man. I'm following everybody back. Dead serious. 1 LILBIKE.
Where did the name of Lil Bike come from? You just like to ride the bikes?
I was trapping on the bike.
Okay.
Man. I was trapping on the bike, man. Come on, for real. Dead serious. Don't play with him. Don't play with him. Dead serious.
I was like, bro, Lil Bike, that's a unique name. So I was like, there gotta be a story behind it.
Yeah.
Story behind it. So how did you signed to TIG back in 2018? How did you know what I'm saying, what was that song, or how did y'all connect and eventually sign to TIG?
Instagram. I was rapping on Instagram. I had built my little fan base. I was trying to build my Instagram page up. So I used to just like go in the car and write in the car, and then I say the verse out loud, you know, on the beat. Before you know it, my manager now, he came through my inbox. Like, come to Atlanta, I can get you rich. And that's all the nigga needed to really, I mean, my bad. That's all I really need to hear, though. Yeah, it's serious.
Okay, all right. And you got this new single out called Grind after you signed with TIG. You put a new single out called Grind back in April.
Yes.
So what's the story behind Grind? I know it's about just getting to the bag, getting to the money, but Grind, but, you know what I'm saying, explain a little record. Who produced that record?
It's made by Hot. Hot made that beat, but the story behind it, I kind of was like, I had went like a year without releasing. I had met the label like a year prior to my signing, almost like 7-8 months prior to my signing. And I was just working, but I wasn't releasing. So my fans kind of like they weren't getting no new music. So Grind was me really just trying to explain to them what's going on without, you know, through a song, you know, like I'm working, I'm going harder than ever. It's just all underground right now. It's underground, but I'm working hard. It's just behind the scenes right now. But when it releases, you feel me? So it was just me explaining to them.
So how important is that to go off the grid for a little bit? And, you know what I'm saying, like you said, you had sat down and got quiet for a little bit to, you know, build your catalog. How important is that being an artist or individual or, you know, an entrepreneur in this game?
It's very important because you get to a point where you be so busy you can't even record like you want to record. Or, you know, recording don't be as much as an option as you used to have, so you got to get as much as you can. So I would give advice to all artists to like do as many songs as you can before you even get discovered, because that's gonna be less work on you when they get to you and you got 300 songs they can play around with. They're gonna have you right on the road already. Me, I probably would have been on. They would have probably already met me last year around the time they met the baby, you know. But they couldn't meet me around the time they met the baby because I was working on my catalog. I already released most of my music, you know. Yeah.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and let you premiere this single, bro.
Everybody go get my single on all platforms. Grind. Search Lil Bike, LILBIKE, Grind. And that's me, that serious, man.
Bike,
Nah,
grind. Y'all should be grinding, bro. That record right there.
Yes,
I like that. I like that. That's like a little introduction, like, you know what I'm saying. This is what I, like you were saying off air. You was like, yo, this is what I've been doing. I've been grinding. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. You got a project coming out soon or another single?
Yeah.
Okay.
My project will be dropping around the beginning of 2020. This is when I'm gonna change the world.
Okay.
It's called Made to Win. Everybody be on the lookout. It's called Made to Win. I'm
Okay.
telling you, I'm going through this mud like a tornado did. Serious. I'm telling you.
First quarter, you say you apply that pressure first quarter.
Yeah, that grind is just me letting them know what's going on. Now I'm finna get them dancing and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Where can everybody, first off, bro, thank you for stopping through. Where can everybody find you at on the social media and everything?
On Instagram right now, follow me at One Lil Bike. That's the number one. One Lil Bike. One LILBIKE. I'm following everybody back. I'm finna get on there right now. Dead serious.
All right, boy, Kool Kel out to the plug. We'll be right back after this. And I'm with Dead Serious.
This motherfucker kicking big shit with my big brother, Kool Kel at the plug. Pull up for real, Dead Serious, and go get all my motherfucking shit off the internet. Lil Bike, One Lil Bike on Instagram. Grind out on all platforms. Dead Serious.